What's up? It's your boy Big Vern, giving you all some love from the App Stupid Podcast. App like you got some sense. Smash the like and the subscribe button to the content. Trying to go ahead and give you the best, or I don't know, something to just think about these days. I want to talk to you all about Zion Williamson. And Zion, his contract is no longer guaranteed for the final 3 years of that he'll be on the team, the New Orleans Pelicans. And I just wanted to know right now, but I was reading this in The Athletic and I wanted to see, was I the only person who thought like this? Zion Williamson, did he hurt himself with this contract stipulation he didn't see coming? And the answer is undeniably, I have no clue. Now, the two individuals that you see here in the photo with him, that's Austin Brown, one of his agents, and Lisa Joseph Miletus. Now, that's going to come back because it's very important I put them out there first. Now, here's where the contract gets tricky. And this is all reported by The Athletic, by the way. So, Zion signed an extension in 2022 for $197 million, and he was hoping to stick around down in New Orleans, but he missed the entire 2021 and 2022 season. So the team renegotiated major wins in their favor, and that was tied to his health and conditioning. So again, who negotiated this deal between Zion, his representation, and the New Orleans Pelicans? It gets more and more complex and more shady as we go forward. And we'll take a quick 20-second break from an unofficial sponsor. Subway, eat fresh. Yes, go to the local Subway, download the app, try some of the signature subs. Subway, eat fresh. So when you look over this contract, and The Athletic, they had the contract and they got to take a look at it, you wanted to ask yourself, did Zion know some of these things were in the contract? Because what'll happen all too many times, NBA players will fall on hard times and then they'll say, oh, you had all that money and it was frivolous spending. Just because Zion missed so many games in 2021 and 2022, when his contract was renegotiated and it was restructured, it was in favor of the New Orleans Pelicans. So how could that be a win for Zion? And did he know he would be throwing away money had he missed those games? Him playing 29 games last year, that triggered a clause in his contract that put $197 million in limbo. And I'm sure if someone would have talked to Zion Williamson and said, hey, look, man, you played 29 games. If you would have played 15 more games, your money was guaranteed for that 5-year extension that they did. But now, since you've only played 29 games, this money that you had coming to you, it's in limbo. And the money that was owed to him, this is in 2025, 2026, 2027, and 2028. So again, that begs the question, did Zion know this was in his contract? Because if he knew and he still let this happen, who negotiated this awful deal? And a lot of times we like to point our finger at the athlete, but we don't really get to see the agents who represent the athletes. So between Austin Brown, who represents Zion, and Lisa Joseph Miletus, who also represents Zion, somebody negotiated this horrible deal. Now, when The Athletic tried to reach Mr. Brown for a comment, he wouldn't talk to The Athletic. And then also The Athletic tried to get with the New Orleans Pelicans, and they tried to make Zion available. That didn't happen either. I guess the most humiliating part of the deal is that Zion, he can earn his money back that was once guaranteed by playing a certain number of games and then having to weigh himself at check-ins. Now, here at the App Stupid podcast, we like to keep things all sports. We don't hurl insults. We don't take personal jabs. We don't care about how their legs look, how their chest look. That's weird. We keep it above sports. So we are more into the product that's out there on the court. And now he's playing at a high level, but to have this contract stipulation and you're targeting a man's injuries, that's sad. And if he misses more than 15 to 20 games this year, this will mess with his money next year. And then the New Orleans Pelicans, they can cut Zion Williamson and they don't owe him a dime. So all he would have got is the money that he had originally signed for, the money that went through 21 and 22, whatever he's getting paid this year, and that's it. And so when people say, did Zion know what was going on? He couldn't have. Because if he did, he would have never authorized anything like this. But maybe he did. I don't know. The New Orleans Pelicans, they're not talking. Zion, he's not saying anything. His agents at CAA, they refuse to say anything. But The Athletic, they have the contract, they have the stipulations, and they have everything on record that these things are happening to Zion Williamson, and they're happening right in front of our face. I think it's sad. He's a young man. He's made some mistakes. He's had some dirty laundry come out in the public. He's just now playing good basketball, playing steady minutes. I just think that this is one of those unfortunate things where people don't read the paperwork, because enough is made about agents, especially this summer. Because when Lamar Jackson, he was negotiating his own deal, they kept saying, you need an agent, you need an agent, you need an agent. Well, in the case of Zion Williamson, he's got two agents, and he could be double broke in a year. If he gets injured or he misses any NBA games, his money that these big gaudy numbers come out in, it's all over for him and his family. This is Big Vern. I'll be back. As always, share, like, and subscribe to videos.